There's a wolf among your sheep that's working for me. And it ain't who you think it is. It ain't CIA hole either.
Andy walking barefoot, smell of defeat. Got the squad rolling deep, can't stand on their feet. Defeat on the grip, hands in the dough, funny pot. Sticky fingers, palmer looking, the block stay hot. Cyraxx, shadow boxing, swinging at the air, undefeated in delusion. Reality don't care, Jupiter creeping, got the whole crew shook. Predator vibes, got a band from the book. Josh Block got the hell, bottle in his clutch. Captain of a ship that's been sinking too much. Over Navy Waddling, can't step to the throne. Worry, talk the mic, let them reap what they've sown.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. Thanks for stopping by the channel again today. Man, we are back in the golden age of Cyraxx content. He is posting multiple times a day. There's been like 8 drops in the last couple of hours. It's mostly him sucking at video games, but this one's actually pretty entertaining, so we're going to take the time to cover it. He's fed up, he's tired of William Gloryhole, and he's going to let him know. We've certainly never seen this before. So without further rambling, let's watch this goblin cry. Alright, so while he's sitting there, fumbling around on his laptop, trying to figure out how to stream properly, like he hasn't been a quote-unquote pro streamer for like 10 years now, I just want to point out the Sonichu medallion behind him. Somebody sent him that, and it really is such a cursed artifact. I hope that it has the effect on him that it's had on every other cow to get their hands on one.
I know it's been a while since I've been live.
It was like 3 hours since his last live.
I know it's been quite some time since I've been live. And quite frankly, I've got a lot to get off my fucking chest. You see, for the last 6 years, I've been a victim of...
Wait, now it's just 6 years? How was it 7 years, Marty? Like 2 years ago... But now 2 years later, it's only 6 years. And 2 streams ago, he said 10 to 12 years, William. I don't know how goblin time works, but it's confusing my mortal brain.
Of online harassment by the hands of a couple individuals by the name of William Gloryhole and N-Word Boy. It originally started with Music Biz Marty and Astral Mafia. And then when Marty died, it got passed on to William. And I hate it. Every fucking day of my life is a never-ending fucking nightmare for me. I don't like it. I can't stand it. Every day is a constant fucking reminder of the fucking hell that I'm fucking living in every fucking goddamn day.
And he drops the F-bomb the way that like a 3rd or a 4th grader who kind of just learned about cursing does. Like, he thinks it's going to make him sound more adult. He thinks it's going to make him sound edgy or serious or something like that. But it just makes him seem more goofy and juvenile. Like, there's nothing about it that you can take seriously. He curses in like the most childish way possible.
Troll community that thinks that it's cute and funny to harass me and my friends and my family. You know, 13 years ago when I started doing music in 2010.
Did you just hear what he said? 13 years ago in 2010. It's 2025, Cyraxx.
I expected to have haters. I did. I expected it. I was ready for it. But what I was not ready for is for my whole family and me and my friends to be harassed so viciously online, to the point where it went to real life, to where these people are now talking about desecrating my family's headstones.
So if you guys aren't aware of what he's talking about, William Gloryhole on his channel has been posting pictures of different Wilkins family members' headstones and saying like, oh no, I hope nothing bad happens here. Which definitely, even for Cyraxx trolling, is a new one. I've never seen anybody do that before, even with all the insane things that have happened to Chance over the years. And it's clearly getting the reaction out of him that I would assume William was looking for.
As if it's some sort of joke. As if it's okay to do those things. That it's not okay to do those things. And it's not funny by any means. You don't ever desecrate the dead. You don't ever disrespect the dead.
I just want to say, as of the time of this recording, no one actually did anything to any of the graves. It was just photos of them. So, like, up until this point, it seems like this was less about anyone actually desecrating any graves and more just about getting him to kind of freak out and have a meltdown because he thinks it's going to happen, which, I mean, I think we'd all agree it's working.
The only reason why I disrespect Marty's death is because he deserves it.
Oh, well, see, now it's okay. It's okay to talk that shit when people deserve it, but Cyraxx gets to be the exclusive judge of who deserves it and who's untouchable. And of course, his family members are untouchable, but Marty is open season, fair game. Okay, totally makes sense, Rax.
And I'm done being silent about the fucking bullshit that this little motherfucker does every fucking day. A Facebook group called Chance Wolf Predator that is currently amassed over 8,000 that thinks that it's cute people for no reason.
No, it's not 8,000 people that think it's cute to mess with people for no reason. It's 8,000 people who have seen the evidence and know that you're a predator.
without repercussion. But make no mistake, William, one day you'll slip up, and when you do, I'll be standing right there fucking laughing and waiting. You know what's funny? Over the last couple months, since I've left the troll community behind, which I have done, I have left that community behind. I've noticed something. You guys ain't jack shit without me. I own the troll community. Without me, trolls wouldn't have jack fuck all. Because of you motherfuckers failing to do your job, when my family reached out for help to you all those fucking years ago, if you just sat there and done your fucking job, my family wouldn't be in this situation.
Yeah, everybody knows the motto of all police departments, what's printed on the side of their cars, is protect, serve, and monitor the internet for bullying.
If you had taken the fucking evidence that I fucking gave you, that my family gave you, my family wouldn't be sitting right here. So I say this to Akron PD, Akron detectives, and more importantly, the Akron FBI.
Yeah, that's definitely going to make your life in your small town easier, Chance. Flipping the bird to the entire collective law enforcement community of said town. That makes perfect sense. Also, the Akron FBI, what is he talking about? The FBI is just the FBI. The F stands for federal, Chance, meaning like there's one for the whole country. There's no local FBI in Akron.
You guys left my family to rot. You guys left my family to suffer. So for that I say, Akron PD, you guys failed my family. You failed me. You allowed these trolls to run rampant on me and my family with no fucking repercussions.
He's doing his Arrow, Stephen Amell, you have failed this city speech, but he can't wear the cutoff because he has no shoulders. Do you guys think Chance could fire a bow? I mean, you have to like kind of string it over your chest. Maybe he could fire it. I don't think he has the strength to probably draw the bow back, but he definitely couldn't transport it around. There's no way he'd be able to like attach it to himself in a way that he could actually carry it. He's certainly not managing to carry a quiver either. There's just nothing to hang anything off of.
And quite frankly, it's fucking bullshit. If y'all had done your jobs and used the evidence that we fucking gave you, my family wouldn't be in this fucking situation. I wouldn't have gone through the kidnapping attempts, the online slander, the rumors, the harassment, the belittling, the berating.
There's never been any kidnapping attempts, Chance. Nobody wants you. Your grandma had to adopt you because your own predator family members didn't want to raise you. What are you talking about, kidnapping?
The fucking disrespect, the slander, the defamation. I wouldn't have gone through any of that if you lazy fucks had done your fucking jobs.
35-year-old unemployed man calls law enforcement lazy.
But no, you were too fucking busy worrying about, oh, get off the internet. Fuck getting off the internet. I say get on the internet. Fuck that. I ain't going nowhere. I'm here to call out all of Akron.
Do you know how bad in your delusional meltdown you have to be to the point that you're just actually calling out your entire town that you live in? Like, it's not even just the police now it's just Akron as a whole. I actually think we're witnessing his victim complex spiral into like a new level, to the point where he literally just thinks anyone walking the earth is like a secret sleeper agent for N-word boy.
Law enforcement. I'm here to call out every single fucking troll that has ever made a fucking video on me, that has ever made a goddamn fucking post about me. You know, it's kind of funny. I'm over here minding my own business, trying to fucking better myself, trying to better my life, trying to show that I can change, but you don't want that, do you? No. You'd rather keep me as Cyraxx, the character that you created. Well, guess what? Cyraxx, he's dead.
No, we didn't create Cyraxx, and neither did you, Chance, because you stole that name from another content creator, just like you steal your music, steal your art, and steal the words for the books that you write. We didn't create him, but you didn't either. You've never created anything in your life, except a mess on the floor that Sally had to clean up.
And he's never coming back, so you better fucking get used to it. Yes, he ain't ever fucking coming back. Cyraxx is dead, and he's not coming back, ever. That part of my life is dead, gone. I buried that shit 2 fucking months ago, and I have no plans to return to that ever again. You know, it's funny how people want to talk all this shit, run their mouths on the internet about how I'm this and I'm that, but yet there's no proof.
Are you sure about that? You sure about that?
Working out the kiddie all day. That's all I'm doing. There's no fucking goddamn proof.
I don't know. I've seen a couple of clips. Let me see if I can find any of them.
Who did you piss off? It says Chance will diddle for free.
I've never stopped doing it, and I'm never gonna stop. And William, how do we know that it wasn't you that sent that Yoda chick after me? How do we know that wasn't you, motherfucker? Because obviously it was one of your little boys. And guess what? Once again, you failed. Because once again, I showed receipts that you failed to have Yoda provide.
I can't believe he's still talking about Yura, and he's still rolling the R like this. He's trying to do like almost a weird Eastern European accent. He even said himself that he knows now that it was short for urethra because of, you know, the history that he has with putting things where they shouldn't go. But then he's still be like, Yura, Yura? What a clown.
Like, come on, man. First it starts with all this dumb shit, then it spirals into you trying to make me look like a again, which that failed. And now you're trying to desecrate my family's graves? You know, you say I'm talentless? Well, guess fucking what?
I don't think he knew what when he started that sentence because he sits there on the computer for like a good 30 seconds before he finishes the thought.
I'm far from talentless. My balls are sore as fuck. The only talentless one here is your music thieving ass. Your artwork thieving ass. You're the only talentless one here, not me. That's why you steal from me. Matter of fact, I have proof of you openly admitting to stealing from me. I have open proof. I have both photo and video evidence of you admitting to stealing my shit. I have full, undeniable evidence of you stealing my work. So tell me again how your work is your own, motherfucker, because clearly it's not.
But you steal all your music from Wance Chilkins, so this is just like trickle-down goblinomics.
Yo, Magoo, what up, man? Now, with that being said, let me show you my real fucking talent, William Gloryhole.
Nubeca is a prescription medicine used to treat adults with...
Or, how about I do one of my songs that you stole? Like, oh, I don't know.
I don't know, Chance. I want to hear your rendition of The Sound of Silence. Honestly, it's so haunting. You have this beautiful Florence and the Machine-esque drawl to your voice.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. And there's a naked light I saw. 10,000 people, maybe more. You got looking with the Holy Spirit. People hearing with the Holy Spirit. The shining songs.
I mean, it truly brings a tear to my eye every time I hear it.
Thing every fucking time I do a cover stream, aka my song, Street Racing Scene. You know, the song that I so blatantly proved that you stole by doing it on several streams in front of the entire world.
Wait, so if you sing a song on a live stream, that's proof that it was your song? Like, if I could just, I don't know, off-key and off-time, but if I could just get most of the words right to, like, I don't know, 1979 by the Smashing Pumpkins, it's my song now, I've proven it, because how could you possibly sing a song that wasn't yours? You're doing a karaoke stream, Cyraxx. I know that you understand the concept of karaoke. That's not how you prove a song is yours. That makes no sense.
Yo, Scott, what up, man? Now, do I need to prove myself any fucking more, you fucking music thief? And in case y'all don't know what's going on,
As you receive your diploma from...
in case you guys don't know what's going on, this guy named William Gloryhole is a fucking music thief. This guy's been stealing my music and posting it on the internet under the fake-ass fucking name of Wance Chilkins. Wance Chilkins isn't even a real fucking artist.
I love that he thinks that, like, we're being fooled. Like, he thinks that we don't know. He thinks we're like Tofia and we thought we were buying a Labubu and then it turns out we got scammed into buying a Lafufu. He thinks there are people out there that desperately want to buy his music and they're going online getting ready to buy his music and they are accidentally getting scammed and buying Wance Chilkins' records instead. Like, no tether to reality whatsoever.
He's a fake artist that William made up to keep me from making money off of my motherfucking music. And I have both photo and video evidence that I'll show to the internet proving my work. I've even done performances of my own songs live in front of hundreds of people on different people's streams, including Blame Katie, including Juggalo Drama Alert, including on my own streams, not only here on Facebook, but also on streams that me and my little brother Ethan ran on YouTube in front of hundreds of people. But yet this man's allowed to get away with stealing my work. Why? I record my own shit, but yet this motherfucker has the balls to steal my shit? Hell nah. Yo, Jaden, what up, man? How you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. What's good? And you know, I don't like talking about negative topics. I hate it. I hate talking about negative topics. But you know what? I will stand up and defend what is mine. I will defend and protect my own.
I will defend and protect a no copyright beat that I downloaded from YouTube that I mumbled over and repeated the same line 45 times, completely lying about being a part of a culture that I've literally never been a part of. I call myself the Drift King of Akron, Ohio, but I've never driven a car and I don't have a driver's license at 35 years old. Make it make sense. Square that circle for me, Chance.
Whether it's my family, my friends, or my work, I will defend all of that to the fucking death of me. Why? Because that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to defend your motherfucking work. Like William Gloryhole comes in, steals your work, and gets the copyrights to your shit. I will fucking stop you. And yeah, I know I'm not going to be able to do it on my own, which is why I enlisted a lot of fucking help from a lot of motherfuckers.
By enlisted a lot of help, do you mean that stream that we covered yesterday where you screamed and pretended to cry and said, I need help, someone help me, I can't do this on my own, I need anyone to get me a free lawyer? I don't know if that's enlisting help as much as just begging the internet at large for stuff that you've been begging them for years and never gotten. The only thing that you ever seem to reap from any of those videos is more buddy trolls sliding into your DM, so I'm not really sure what you think you accomplished there.
And to those people that are helping me, I thank you guys. Because let me tell you right now, I'm not the kind of dude to just go out of his way and talk shit for no reason. No. I'm standing up and saying something because for the last 6 years,
Can you stand up straighter? The posture is really starting to bother me.
I've been harassed by this guy and his friends on Facebook, on YouTube, everywhere. And this has even taken it to real fucking life to where he's starting to desecrate and hire people to destroy my uncle's and my grandpa's gravestones.
It's kind of funny how he always, like, whatever the truth is, he always has to go a few steps ahead of it and just make up stuff that he has no evidence of. Like, at one point somebody told him that Marty had stolen a dog, and he just jumped a bunch of steps ahead and started saying that Marty was medically experimenting on the dog. And it's like, nobody, first of all, Marty didn't steal the dog, but second of all, how did you jump from what somebody told you to that complete and utter lie that you pulled out of nowhere? It's the same thing here. At first he said, William is telling people to desecrate the gravestones, which, like, yes, that's pretty much what was said. It was implied, like, oh, here's the gravestones. It'd be a shame if anything bad happened to him. But now, 5 minutes later, he just said, William hired people to destroy the gravestones. How do you know he hired anybody? Have you seen, like, Venmo transactions? Is there, like, an email that you look at? No, he just extrapolates, like, he just exaggerates and adds more details that he's never even heard onto whatever initial information he thinks he knows.
Their headstones back home in my hometown of Washington State. People back home in my home state where I grew up. Now, it's one thing to talk shit. That's fine. You can talk all this shit you want, because quite frankly, I don't pay attention to that shit. But when it comes to my fucking family, that's one thing you don't fuck with. Especially family that has passed away.
Yeah, Chance, like, if somebody's girlfriend passes away, you probably shouldn't ask the boyfriend in that situation for their naked photos, because you don't fuck with the dead, right, Chance? Right? That's not something you should do? You shouldn't say, well, we can't ask her because she's not here, but she probably would have wanted me to have them. You shouldn't do that, right?
You need to remember, William, there's a wolf among your sheep.
Oh my fucking god, he's talking about wolf shit now. He's gonna start talking about who's the alpha and who's the beta or whatever the fuck. Everything that he says is so cringe.
There's a wolf among your sheep and you don't even fucking realize it.
There are two wolves inside you, Chance. One of them is gross about kids, and one of them is gross about Ed.
There's a wolf among your sheep that's working for me. And it ain't who you think it is. It ain't CIA hole either. It sure as fuck ain't him. Because I'm saying right now, I can't stand that backstabbing. But all I got to say to you, William, is this. There's a wolf among your fucking sheep that was sent there by me and you don't even know who the fuck it is. You have no fucking idea who that wolf is. And let me tell you right now, when that wolf strikes, it's game over for you, William.
Hold on, y'all.
Fuck is going on? Oh, God. Diarrhea all over the place. It is pure ass game fucking over. You know what's funny about you, William? You gotta hire people to do your fucking job for you. But me, I got motherfuckers offering up to do shit for me. I got motherfuckers taking up for me in a fucking heartbeat. I don't need to say a damn thing. My people, they know what's up. They know that I'm not a bad dude. They know that I'm about that family life. They know I'm about that quiet life. All while doing my job.
Chance, I wish for 5 minutes you would be about that quiet life. I think Sally wishes for 5 minutes you'd be about that quiet life instead of doing karaoke all night so she could get some sleep. The only time that you've been about that quiet life is when she slips one of Ed's perks into your wet food. There's no situation where you have ever not yapped. You're like a chihuahua. You just don't shut the fuck up all day. Nothing that you say means anything, and it's all a weird pitch. Oh, and you're down by everybody's ankles while you're doing it.
As a content creator, as a music artist, and as a streamer. They know I'm about that quiet life. They know I'm about that family life. Because for me, it's family over everything.
Unless it's your Aunt Dale Lynn, who you disowned and challenged to a rap battle and called a whore. Or unless it's your biological father, who you have no contact with, and who had nothing but bad things to say about you on an interview with Marty. Or unless it's Ed, who you've been popped by. Or unless it's Sally, who you strangled. Or unless it's Gordon, who disowned you. Am I missing anybody here?
And I do mean family over every fucking thing. I will take up for my family in a fucking heartbeat. No matter whether they're immediate family or whether they're extended family or clan family that has either adopted me into their family or I've adopted them into mine.
It's weird how often a 35-year-old man talks about being adopted by all these different people. Like, it's even weird that he calls Ed his stepdad. He's 35, man. That can just be your grandma's boyfriend, you know?
My family is my family. Whether they're extended family or immediate, I always stand up and do what's right for my people. I always look out for my family. But you, William, you look out for only one person. Yourself. And quite frankly, you're fucking sick in the head. Honestly, you need to get the fuck off the goddamn fucking internet and stop this little bull. You only think you know me outside of the internet because of the Lane Carr, who ain't even my sister. She's a fucking nobody to me.
Immediately, how do you go from the family, the Vin Diesel, it's all about family rant, to my sister isn't even my sister, she's a fucking nobody? Like, this is what I'm talking about. There's no consistency with the Goblin.
Because Lane Carr is a backstab, turned her back on me, my mom, and our whole ass family. Because she ain't shit to me, she ain't shit to my family or my extended family. As far as I'm concerned, she's dead to me. She's dead to my family. And I don't mean dead as in that way. I mean she killed off the relationships she had with all of us. She stabbed my mom in the back, called her a liar, proceeded to talk shit. Like I said, William, you think I'm running away? Nah. You call what I do running away, right?
I'm not running away. I'm making a tactical retreat. And I'm not crying. I'm sweating through my face. And I'm not pooping my pants. I'm saving time so I can work harder and keep streaming.
Hold on, y'all.
Fuck is going on? Oh, God. Diarrhea all over the place. Every time I delete a channel and restart, you call that running away? Nah, that's not what I'm doing. It's called I'm protecting my motherfucking peace. And you call every time I restart validating. Nah, that's me starting over fresh.
Yeah, starting over fresh when you've been banned from a platform, that's literally the definition of ban evasion. Like, if you go into, like, TOS and you look up, like, what is the definition of ban evasion, it's literally going to say something along the lines of starting fresh, starting a new account after you've been banned. Amazing. His real argument here, and he's not exactly saying it this time, but he usually does, his real argument here is that it's not ban evading because he doesn't agree with the initial ban. And that's how he treats every rule and every law in his life, is that, like, all the rules and all the laws apply to other people. He didn't want Marty to be able to start new channels because that was ban evasion, so then it matters. But that's only because he thinks that it was right for Marty to be banned in the first place. But in his mind, like, if he could drive and he had a car and he blew a stop sign, and the cops pulled him over for it, like, he would just be like, well, no, like, I didn't actually blow the stop sign, not because I didn't run through it, but because I had a good reason for doing it, so therefore you need to let me go, and you're wrong if you hold me accountable for it. Like, he thinks that every rule has the caveat that it's okay for you to do it if you had a good reason, and he thinks any reason he's ever had to do anything is a good reason. So basically, just because he's Chance Wilkins and he never does anything wrong, no matter what rule he breaks, it's just a technicality and you should really let him go. But other people, they all have bad intentions, so when they break rules, they need to actually be, like, held to the fullest extent of the law. The Akron FBI local division needs to go get them for it.
To try to get away from you. See, I'm not out here trying to fucking fight nobody. All I'm trying to do is live my life in fucking peace. That's all I'm trying to do. That's all I ever wanted for myself and for my friends and for my family. Is to be able to live my life in motherfucking peace. And be able to do my job and earn an honest living doing what I enjoy doing most.
Well, Chance, I just want to point this out because you always say earn an honest living doing your job. There's tens of thousands of people who would like to, quote, earn an honest living. Just like making content on YouTube, whether it's gaming content, maybe it's commentary, maybe it's comedy. Art in general, there's tons of people who wish they could make an honest living painting or doing music or stand-up or whatever, but like the vast majority of people in any art field, 99%, will not be able to make a living doing that. They'll be lucky if they can even make a little bit of money on the side doing it. You know what I mean? Like they'll work a full-time job and then maybe they can find a local bar where they can make a few bucks doing cover shows here and there. And even that's a really small minority. The vast majority of people who have any hobby in any of the arts will never make a dime doing it. They just have to do it for fun or just because they love it. And most of those people actually love the art that they're talking about enough that they will do it for their entire life without ever making a dollar just because they enjoy it. I've never made any money playing the guitar. I still do it a couple of times a week just because it's fun for me, it's relaxing, it's a good way to unwind. It's a fun little skill to have on the side, even if you're kind of an amateur at it. But like I don't feel this entitlement that because I've been playing for a couple of years, like the universe owes me money for it. You can make an honest living, Chance, doing an actual job. You have the right to go out and try to earn a living. You don't have the right to be guaranteed a living doing the thing that like you deem you should be doing. That's why when you apply for unemployment, they ask you if you're like currently hunting for jobs, and one of the questions that they ask you on the unemployment application is, have you turned down any jobs recently? And then in parentheses, it says, even if you thought that job was not suitable for you. Because they don't want to give you the benefit if you're like, oh, I'm only going to accept a job working in an office 9 to 5 with the hours that I like and the days off that I like, making the amount of money that I like. They're like, no, you're unemployed, so you need to take anything. If the Wendy's offers to hire you, you need to take that. You don't get to beg and then also turn down jobs you think you're too good for. You're obviously not too good for any job because you don't have a job at all. So you can make a living, Chance, you just necessarily can't make it doing what you want to do to get that money.
That you, William, ripped away from me 6 fucking years ago. And ever since, I've been fighting my ass off, working my ass off, day in and day out.
Working my ass off, stylus in and stylus out.
Just to be able to get back to where I was. Goblins aren't allowed to have nice things or make a living. Because let me tell you right now, anybody that truthfully knows me, like actually knows me, like outside of social media, knows I'm not a bad guy. If anything, I'm one of the nicest motherfuckers you can meet.
Everyone who was ever your friend in real life has completely abandoned you because you're a piece of crap both on and off the internet. Where's Security Jake?
I'm friendly as fuck.
To kids.
If I see you out in the streets or whatever, and you're a legitimate fan, you can bet your goddamn ass I'll walk up to you, I'll shake your hand, I'll give you a hug, I'll get a photo, I'll do whatever.
And then your parent will say, get away from my son. What are you doing hanging out at the bus stop? Officer!
I have no problem with that. You want me to introduce you to my homies, to my friends and my family? Hey, this is my friends and family. Here you go. Need a couple extra dollars? Hey, here's some spare change for you from my cash app.
You have never had a couple of dollars to give anyone. All you do is beg for money.
Or if you hit me, I'll be like, yo, dude, let's get it in on some Fortnite and kick it and just have it be normal. Alright, bet. Send me your gamer tag. Let's get it in.
There he is again with just be normal. No one not up to some shit has ever had to say that.
You want to sit down and chop it up and chill? Shit, send me your Facebook. Let's fucking go. You come over and you hang out and you're like, yo, let's go fishing down the lake. Bet, dude, let me grab my fucking fishing gear. Let's fucking go, bro. Or if somebody walks up to me and says, hey, somebody's messing with this dude that knows you, and I find out that it's someone super close to me, you can bet your fucking ass I'll do whatever it takes to stand up for that person.
Yeah, Chance is a fighter, all right. When it comes to a scrap, he's not laying down for nobody.
Bitch! Get the fuck out of here. Who's the king? You are? Then run away now. And shut the fuck up.
Fine. You win. You win. You win. Please let me go.
Why? Because I don't fucking play about my family or my friends. You know, you say that I don't deserve to earn a living? Fuck your rules, William. Your rules are bullshit garbage. Goblins aren't allowed to have nice things or make a living. And I refuse to follow your rule because you don't rule me. I rule me. But there's one person above all else that rules me, and that's God himself. Now you're... I mean, look at you. Well, what kind of name is William Gloryhole, by the way, bro?
I can't believe that all these years later, he still doesn't understand what kind of name William Gloryhole is. It's bad enough that he's repeated that name to, like, actual police officers and people on the phone and stuff like that, and everyone always is like, did he just say Gloryhole? But, like, Chance, you had a brother named William who was gay. There's really, like, there's nothing you want to put together about those things? Nothing?
Alright, what kind of name is William Gloryhole? That name's a fucking joke, dude.
Yes, Chance, it's a joke, and you're the punchline.
Kinda like your career. It's a fucking joke. And yeah, sure, there might be 8,000 plus people in your little group that talk shit about me. Do I give a fuck? No.
No, I don't care at all, which is why I talk about it constantly.
Do I care? Not one fucking bit. But when I got wind about you desecrating my family's gravestones that have passed away, that's when I knew I had to step up and say something. Because what you're doing is going to land some poor motherfucker in prison for literally 10 plus years. Because in case you didn't know, desecrating a gravestone is a Class B felony.
Well, it's a good thing that nobody's desecrated any of them yet, and also that if they did, you wouldn't know who it was, and that also him just posting photos of them doesn't actually show any type of intent, and that you don't know who he is, so you can't get him in trouble, and that the cops are going to laugh you off of the phone call as soon as you say, I need you to arrest William Gloryhole.
And it's punishable by a $20,000 fine and 10 years in prison. Why haven't you actually tried to talk to me one-on-one without any kind of fucking judgment in the middle of your thoughts about me? If you have a fucking issue with me, talk to me like a goddamn man. Oh wait, I forgot. You're incapable of having a conversation like a mature human being. Last time I tried to have a civil conversation with you, with no judgment involved, no bullshit involved, you went off on me. I don't give a fuck if you hate me, William. I don't fucking care. But what you're doing is fucked up and it's motherfucking wrong. Like I said before, William.
Oh, he's got to pull the chair over. His one lung is getting tired. He can't even stay on his little feet anymore.
There's a wolf among your pack of 8,000 plus people. You don't know who it is. I can tell you right now, it sure as fuck ain't that CIA hole. I'm sorry, but I can't stand that. It sure as fuck ain't him. But I'm telling you right now, William, there is a wolf in your pack of 8,000 people. And it's someone that's closer to you than you fucking think.
Well, that's a very serious threat, Chance. I'm sure that soon William's entire empire is going to crumble. All the trolls are going to be sent running with their tail between their legs. And you're going to be crowned the Goblin King, victorious. Nobody can ever say anything mean about you again. Well, guys, it happened again. I was an hour and a half into editing the video that you've watched so far when I saw that little ding in the corner of my screen saying that Goblin Records dropped another clip. Right when I think I'm out, they pull me back in. So here we go. Let's do it. We've got even more Goblin content to cover.
I just got done having a very long talk with my family. And we've all come to the decision that it's best for me to retire from music because...
Well, this is a very different vibe from less than 24 hours ago. I thought he was going to be victorious and William was going to fall apart. Now he's quitting again for the 50th time in the 3 months I've been covering him. I also love the idea that he's having career talks with his grandma and Ed as a 35-year-old man.
My music is constantly being stolen from William, constantly being ripped off, and I'm honestly tired of it. And to be honest with you, I've said everything I needed to say vocally. And so my family and I thought it best because I'm getting up there in age. I'm going to be 35 here in a few weeks. And
What should we do for his birthday, guys? I'm thinking ridiculously long stream where we play all the best crash outs and I get really drunk, but let me know below what you think I should do.
It's just is best if I retire. Because like I said, I've said everything I needed to say musically. So I sat down, I spoke with my family, and I am moving on to the next chapter in my life, which requires me to go back to the very beginning. And what I mean by going back to the very beginning is...
You're gonna talk to a kid again? You're gonna assault a blind kid again? You're gonna strangle Sally again?
Instead of doing music, I'm going to be focusing on artwork, potential game designing in the near future, if possible, and just working on projects that I've always wanted to do. And I've also started to work on a vlog channel where I document my day-to-day life.
Do what?
And, you know, I show people what I'm going to be doing on a daily basis and my road to recovery. After an 8-long-year battle with the troll community, you know, like, I know that people like William say that, like, oh, the war is just beginning. For him, it's just begun. For me, it's over. I left. You see what you're doing to me now, Marty? Every day you make me want to do this, and I'm sick of it. And I have no intent to respond to him. Every time I see anything by him, I will delete the comments, and I will ban those that are trolling.
Literally 99% of your content for years now, as much as you like to talk about doing music and game content and all that other stuff, is just you screaming into the camera about the same 3 trolls over and over again. You've never been able to ignore it, and you're not suddenly able to ignore it.
Because I want my channel to be a good channel. I want my channel to be full of life. I want it to be full of good.
Yeah, it's certainly full of life as you record in a pitch black room with the blue light of your laptop reflecting off your scalp, talking with less energy than I've ever seen you talk with.
People that want to see me succeed. But most importantly, outside of YouTube, I just want to live a normal life again. Because I found myself asking this question many times over the last several years, and that is, what is fame worth to me? Is it worth going through this hell? And my answer to that came in the form of the biggest answer that I got from myself, which is no. It's not worth it.
Well, it's not really this Faustian bargain where, like, you get to be a really successful, really famous musician and make all this money and have all this love and acclaim, but also the fame is driving you crazy. You're not famous, you're infamous. You're an infamous internet predator. So you don't get to just, like, renounce the fame and then give up all the rewards that come along with it. You have no rewards that come along with it, and it's not your choice to be this well-known.
Which is why, as of today, on September 2nd, I believe it is. Yeah, as of today, on September 2nd, I, Chance Wilkins, am officially retiring from music and going back to a normal life.
Well, I'm glad he at least made a video we've never seen before. Totally original content. He really is changing the direction of his channel here. And I'm very excited to see all the new horizons that he's going to be exploring with his vlog and gaming channel. He's certainly never done either of those things before. So that's going to be it for today. Thank you guys for coming by the channel again. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. And until next time, you guys know what's up. Stay indoors, stay away from the goblin, and have a good one.